Elissa, one of the most famous legends in Tunisia, and a lot of people think it's true. She created the Empire of Carthage after a very beautiful story you're going to watch. So, how this smart and beautiful woman created this great empire. So let's head into it. Disclaimer: Elissa is a legend and there isn't any evidence to prove her existence, and I've used this book to write this video script. So everything is good. So let's head into it. Elissa wasn't Tunisian and not even from Africa. She was a Phoenician. What is Phoenicia? Phoenicia is in the Middle East and her location is between Syria and Lebanon and Palestine. And the Phoenicians are peoples. Wow, Mary, you said something new. Let me complete what I'm saying. Phoenicians are the origin of the Arabs. The Phoenicians also created the current Arabic alphabet and changed the writing system from using symbols to each stuff, and then we have thousands and thousands of them, to using only one symbol to each sound of the language. And let's head into it. Phoenicia was a very rich country because of their tradings and the huge revenues and profits from this job. Each city in Phoenicia is a kingdom, and one of those kingdoms is Sur, which is currently in Lebanon. One of the most rich traders in Phoenicia is Asher Bas, who was a cloth and pottery trader. This guy was very close to King Tyrone and telling him everything about his travels and the locations that he visited. Elissa and her brother Pygmalion were sitting with their father and listening to Asher-Bas. Elissa was loving what Asher-Bas is saying. Asher-Bas was loving Elissa. A true love story. And even he requested a lot of times to marry the princess from her father. Until one day when he was in Spain, he got the acceptation to marry Elissa. My lord the king! My lord the king! Stop that bullshit. What do you want?
Asher-Bas is waiting for you. I let him in.
Asher-Bas is here? Let him in.
Good. Asher-Bas, the king is waiting for you.
My lord the king, thank you so much for your acceptation for my request. I'm very happy to hear that from you, king. You look very happy about what you've heard. Huh? I would like to tell you that I accept your request to marry my daughter Elissa, and I'm very sure that my daughter will be only to men like you. Yes! The servants brought with them the gifts that Asher-Bas brought with him to the king and Elissa. Pygmalion, Elissa's brother, was very angry from Asher-Bas because of his fear that Asher-Bas will take the rule after the death of his father. Elissa was a very beautiful and smart and sober woman. She was sitting with educated girls and talking about the economy and the country views. Elissa married Asher-Bas and all Phoenicians celebrated the marriage. Months later, the king Tyrone is sick and died, and Pygmalion took the rule. But some Mauritians and retinues didn't accept the new king to rule because he was very young for that and can't to rule the kingdom, and the opposite of Elissa, that she was an adult, smart, and ready for the job. Pygmalion was a very random king, and his decisions were very dumb, and no one liked him. He was just spamming taxes on rich traders, and especially Asherbest, because he is hating him from his childhood. Elissa, after marrying Asherbest, she have a lot of money. So Pygmalion thought to take her money, but Elissa was not smart to catch his tries, and always warning her husband to protect his stuff and hide his money on somewhere safe that nobody knows. Pygmalion was a very devil, like a really devil guy, and killed her husband Asherbest. Everyone was angry for what happened. Farmers, sailors, but like all the city of Sur. Even his retinue were angry from that. Lisa was very sad for the death of her husband and the dumb decision from her brother, who didn't deserve the throne after the death of his father Chiron. Even after that, Elissa stayed calm and stayed hiding her husband's money from Pygmalion. Whatever he do, whatever he do, she no more can stay under the rule of her brother. She thought a lot and took decision to leave. But where is she going? Lisa cannot sleep that night, so she invited one of her servants, who called Lettice.
Lettice! Lettice! Come here. What's wrong, my miss? It looks very sad. And like, you're not like usually happy and all of this stuff. What's the matter? I think like I will immigrate to somewhere safe, like Pygmalion can't reach there, because like I'm feeling very bad, because like he won't leave me alone only if I give him all my husband's money, and like no, I can't do that because like he's a fucking devil, like I told you. So yeah, I'll take the decision to immigrate. But this Irish truth for that, like Pygmalion, he will kill you, even like in the sea, he will join your ship and then so like that he kill you, and at the same time he get all your husband's money. So you have to be careful. Yeah, I know that. But don't worry, I will make it secretly that Pygmalion can't reach to me. Pygmalion heard the last news about Elissa and was very angry. Then realized that his sister doesn't care and he can't use his power on him because this is useless, because her like a huge IQ. Like this girl has a billion IQ because of her young age. He can't stand on the face of her smart sister, so he take option to talk with her. Elissa, are you really thinking to quit your country and go to nowhere? Like how beautiful and smart persons like you quit your country and go to nowhere? Pygmalion, I guess you're right. Like it's a very dumb decision from me. Yeah, I'm so sorry to call your husband. Like it was a very dumb decision. No problem, man. He just dead. Yeah. And also, Pygmalion, I would like to live in your palace. Like, I'm really bored living on my husband's palace. Yes, Lisa, it's your palace. You can get in whenever you want and get out from him whenever you want. Thank you. After this conversation, she invited Lettice and told her what she wanted to do. And before sunrise, Pygmalion servant came
told her that she have to be on his palace before night when he back from fishing. Elissa was happy from what she heard because that gave her so much time to escape and Pygmalion can catch her. So she said that she kept a 30 miles away ship with all her husband's money. So they take the money and head back to the beach. It's a very simple tactic. But after 30 miles, the servants haven't seen the ship and was very angry from that. So the servants realized that they haven't any option except staying on that ship.